Welcome back to League NBA 5. We back in the mix. Hey, bro, they always trying to throw me off of my grind, bro. They trying to make me laugh and disrupt my flow. We not going to let them do it today, bro. I'm locked in. I'm in the zone. Bucks about to smack the Nets again tonight. Hey, bro, it's a celebration time. More importantly, I know we about to get to the stuff since I got my host here. I'm going to introduce them. But I do want to acknowledge the fact that on Wednesday, you know what I'm saying, around the time y'all hear this, we will know that Chelsea FC will be in the Champions League final. Hey, bro, it's a great time to be a Bucks and Chelsea fan. But anyways, what's going on? How you doing, Dre? Down there, you look bored. What's going on, man?
Bro, no one cares about soccer, bro. I don't care if it's
football.
No one cares. Like, no one cares.
It's the greatest sport in the world, bro. Relax.
Okay. Anyway, bro, I'm living great. You know what I'm saying? AD played slightly better last night, so you know that's a plus. Yeah. So.
Okay.
I just want to say it's going to be mighty hilarious when Chelsea loses to Real Madrid and Shaq is in tears and shambles.
Crushed. We're not supposed to be here, though, so I can't be mad.
You're not. You're supposed
to
be.
We're really not supposed to be here at all. So, hey, I will shout out my guy, Christian Pulisic, greatest American in history. We're doing big things tomorrow. Anyway, Chris, what's going on, bro?
Just ready to attack you guys' trash-ass takes like usual.
Okay. On that note, let's go ahead and start with the Lakers. Of course, I tuned into the game last night against the wounded Denver Nuggets.
Now they're wounded. They hadn't lost many games since he got hurt, but now they're wounded. But continue. Go ahead.
They don't have Jamal Murray.
They were winning.
Barton,
but they were winning.
Monte Morris.
Lakers don't have LeBron, which is equivalent to all of them. Keep going.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. They're a wounded team. That's all. So, bro, knowing that, how much do you take from that win? And you don't have LeBron. So, what is there to take? What's the appropriate amount, the appropriate reaction, Dre?
I don't think it's not like a huge morale booster by any means. You know, it's a game. It's a game that the Lakers definitely needed. They were trending in the wrong direction. They needed morale win to kind of get back on track. They need to go at least about 60% of these games to kind of avoid the play-in because the Mavericks are chomping at the bit. Portland, if they do anything right, will be right there with them as well. So they have to. They're on very thin ice as far as the play-in and playoffs type of situation. So it's a step in the right direction, but by no means is it like a world beater or ground shaker by any means. They're missing Jamal Murray, so it's not like they beat him at full strength. But I'll take a win over anything. So.
Nah, for sure. What did you see from AD last night, Chris? Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I just want to touch on this part with Dre real quick about the Nuggets. The Nuggets. This is where they're going to be. They're not getting Jamal Murray back for the rest of the year. So, this is what they are for the most part.
They have a few more people.
Will Barton he's a player, but I don't think he's moving the needle significantly. Personally,
I'm just starting. Bro, he keeps PJ Dozier off the bench. It's important. Obviously, they don't have Jamal Murray, but this team can still beat somebody in the playoffs.
I feel like Will Barton and Dennis Schroeder.
Wish I had quality minutes, boy. Quality minutes.
Okay,
Everything.
Skill Harrison.
Quality minutes.
Oh, you talking about the boy from KC?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did all right.
Okay. He actually has been playing well in his role. But anyway, touching on AD last night, I think I'll go a titch above Dre. I think it's a little bit more important simply for the fact of getting AD back in the rhythm, getting back in conditioning, and getting him more allocated to being around the team. I feel like we saw what the Lakers were without LeBron and AD. They played hard. They played hard on defense. They did, the little things, the right things. To me, these last games is really just about getting AD and hopefully eventually LeBron back into the rhythm of things. That's really all that matters. So to me, every game where I can see a positive step forward, especially for AD, because we know how he's been struggling. Any and every game I see positive steps from him is huge to me.
Can I make a semi-bold proclamation?
What's up?
I think that Montrezl Harrell is pretty useless in this situation. No, for real. Because he can't guard anybody. And if he's not scoring at least 17, he's a liability. You know what I'm saying? I love his motor. Yeah. But you can't make up size. And the West is loaded with size. So he can abuse back up centers, but once it gets to the playoffs, like I don't see how he fits. And I also see why he kind of played himself out of not even the Clippers rotation, but like played them out of the series simply because like once you can kind of game plan for Montrez, and you certainly can, you can eliminate him from everything, and you can pick on defense. So my proclamation, or I guess hot take, would be, I think Gasol should take half, if not all, of his minutes, and I don't think Gasol should ever get above 15 minutes because he's trash. Like let's just call it what it is. But in short spurts, he's very effective, especially as a floor spacer that we need, especially with the acquisition of Andre Drummond. Like you got to have space, and when Montrez there, and pairing him with like Drummond or anybody else is just it's disgusting. It looks bad. It feels bad.
But I would put West. I would rather play Wesley Matthews at the 4 if you're gonna play like Portland. They're playing Carmelo at the 4 or whoever they're playing, right? Like, and if they're not doing that, then you play Gasol. If they're playing Twin Towers, then you could play Gasol. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't know.
Or not even not West, but I'm just saying like, you could play like a forward size person at the 4. I mean, obviously Kuz is going to take
like Markieff or something.
I'm about to say if it's not Kuz,
well,
everybody else right now is up.
I've been trying to avoid Markieff because I'm in the side bet to see if he or Drummond can hit a 3 first. And so that's how things are going with Markieff right now.
Like, he's been trash. Well, he's like 0 for 24 or something.
It's like 6 games in a row.
Yeah, it's like 26, I believe.
Yeah, he's cheeks right now. Like, he was never like a great defender. I feel like his defender was always gassed because he's just a big body. He's solid, so you're not gonna like really bag him down. But he has no vert, and his hands aren't that great, so he fouls often. So I think that's gas. But if he's not scoring, then he's literally a liability. So this could be just a product of like very poor floor spacing right now because no one can hit like threes at a consistent rate. But like something has to be changed. I feel like Marcus Gasol, he can hit the back doors, so he can hit an open shot. I think that spaces the floor a little bit more than what it currently is right now.
You know what I think with Montrez? I feel like, yes, he has like a motor and like he has really good touch around the rim. But like literally, like his actual like, because he has like good feel. So it's not like the fact that he can't hoop, right? It's more so just like IQ. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like he does one thing really well, which is roll to the basket. If you get him like moving towards the basket and rhythm, he's really good. But as soon as you take that away, he has no counters or no like, you know what I'm saying? He can't just play with the ball, move to open space, just make something happen, like flow with the offense. Like if you watched him with the Clippers, it was literally like spread, pick and roll, everybody space out, or we're just gonna run this one action. It was never like, passing and cutting away, read and react. It was none of that kind of stuff.
To his credit though, you can't dump it down on the block. You can't get money down on the block.
If it's somebody smaller, he's gonna eat on them just because he's way more physical. But like to your point in the playoffs, teams are not playing like they're weaker guys.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. It could be difficult. I could see Montrez getting easily schemed out if a defense schemes for him. And like if you kind of scheme for him, you can do a lot to the, you can really bog down the offense. Like I see him with the offense with White, he's not super active or he's not getting those post ups, touches, or those screen and rolls, and it's nasty. But when you can space it out, like when Gasol came in briefly for Trez, it was beautiful. Like the back cuts were open. He can actually pass out of the high post. He can actually hit threes. You know what I'm saying? Like when he's shooting. So it just feels better with him as a backup. Like he should never start. He's no longer a starter. But I feel like he's a great backup in 10 to 15 minutes first.
Well, he played 9 minutes last night. Gasol played 17. So it shows you that, like, I mean, he's not playing a lot for a reason. I mean,
I'm just saying, like, just moving forward, like, I see the inequities of Trez now. Because, like, I love Trez as a player, the motor. I love those grit dog type of players. But, like, you become one-dimensional and you can't defend. And it's not that he doesn't want to defend, because I feel like he wants to defend well. He's just too small. he's just too small. So, I think he plays his way out of it. He can't space the floor. He refuses to take any type of mid-range, even though he can hit them semi-consistently, but he just doesn't do that. So he becomes a liability, especially when Markieff is out. Mark Cheeks. That's his new name until he hits a three. Mark Cheeks is out there. Or Marquise. Ooh, never mind. Mark Cheeks, though. We'll go with that. Until he hits a shot. But it just looks bad right now. Oh, my bad.
Hey, yo, Chris, I feel like there's like certain players that like at the highest levels, they're just not going to be able to play like on like the championship team. You know what I'm saying? Like either they're too small, like Trez.
Trez.
Yeah, but like there's more than just Trez. Like you look on like other teams, there's guys you just feel like it's questionable if they can play when it's like, 5 of the top 50 players in the league all on the court at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And there's other guys I feel like Ben McLemore, for example, right? I don't think Ben McLemore is near the player Montrezl Harrell is, but his skill set allows him to kind of just blend in those games more so than other players. You know what I mean?
Just because he's a shooter. That's it.
I'm saying he's a shooter and he's going to play defense. He's like athletic. He's a certain like baseline athleticism that allows him to just kind of like play defense and offense just do whatever your one skill is. Whereas Trez is very athletic.
Why is Trez not a good defender then?
He's no lateral quickness, bro. Like, he's athletic like north-south. But if you look at him east-west, like he doesn't slide well. Like, every time I see him, he looks awkward, like sliding on the perimeter. He's not that tall.
And I think what he does well doesn't work on defense. Like his second jump is elite. That allows him to get a lot of like putbacks, rebounds, and things like that. But like with the proper head fake or twist or post moves, especially when you already have like a 6 or 7 inch difference, there's no way you can make that up. So if you're coming down on your first jump, the person's already 6 or 7 inches taller than you, and you're trying to get for that second one, like your quick leap isn't going to do much for you because they already have the advantage anyway. So he has to be like super smart. He has to be like Draymond Green-esque in order to be like a good defender in the post. And he's not that. So
even with Draymond, though, Draymond has like freakishly long arms. And Draymond is strong as hell.
So does Trez.
Does Trez have really long arms?
He does.
Okay, I didn't. That makes sense. I don't feel like Trez is that strong though.
I think he's strong, but I don't know.
I think he's strong, but like Draymond is like.
But Draymond up here is elite though. Like he knows all the plays. He knows the schemes. He's like an anchor on defense, just from the cerebral standpoint. So like he literally studies people's moves and he knows when people are gonna fade left, hezzy in. Like he calls out Kyrie moves. There's a clip on him YouTube talked about. I know you come to that move because you always come back with the hezzy. So like he's super cerebral. I don't picture Trez as being that. So
Trez got a little big ass wingspan.
That's crazy, but him being bad on defense, like the lateral quickness thing is definitely a thing.
I told you, his balls are stupid long.
bro, it's IQ, bro. It's the feel. Like I don't want to say people are dumb, but some people just like on defense, it just doesn't click. Like I watched Jabari Parker for years, bro. And I know he's a smart dude because I know for one he went to Duke, right? I know people joke like he's an athlete, whatever. But I know a lot of those Duke kids are actually smart. I know somebody that knows Jabari. They said like he's like a 4.0 student. Like, he's a smart dude.
But he don't
care
on
defense.
He doesn't care or commit.
He doesn't care.
He said that in the press conference, bro.
He did, but even on offense, bro. Even on offense, like both ends of the court, like he just has low basketball IQ. You know what I'm saying? Like for Trez, it's not clicking, bro.
Yeah, I feel like Jabari just really doesn't care. Like that's what his
maybe.
Like. He just doesn't care. Like I feel like he can have the IQ, like Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is super smart, and I feel like if he buckles down on both sides, like he's nice. He's made himself a great player each year because he's very cerebral on what he's going for. Some smart players just really don't care. They're probably just in it for the money and getting bookers.
But some smart dudes are like just have low basketball like feel on certain ends of the court. Like I'm trying to think of somebody I know that's like really smart.
I don't know about that.
I just feel like they don't care, bro. Like some people are like basketball fanatics, like eat, sleep, everything basketball. Like Giannis is in the gym all day, every day. Like, and then some people just want their chicks and want to go ball out and hit the strip club. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
I know for a fact Trez cares, bro. Like everything about Trez screams like I care on both ends. Even on defense, like he's definitely trying. I don't see he's not falling asleep. It's just like he's in the wrong spot consistently. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, bro. It's kind of crazy to watch, actually. The more you think about it, the crazier it gets. I don't know. But anyways, just looking forward, where are the Lakers at right now? They're in the 5 seed. Do you guys think they can slip into a playing game?
6. We're in the 6 seed right now.
6. Oh, this NBA.com is off.
It says we're in the 5. We may creep up to the 5 with that win. But I think we're in the 6.
I got them in the 5. In the 5.
Yeah, in the 5 seed.
Because it was a win last night with 37.
Yeah, so the win.
It's super close though. It's all like half game splits.
Yeah, I know they were in the 6 last night before the game, so the win might have pushed them up. Did Dallas lose or Portland lose?
Portland lost to the Hawks last night.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. They had one more loss than you guys. and they've played 2 less games than you, or 1 less game, I think.
No, they got 29 losses. We got 28 and 1 more win.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm tripping. How many plus Dallas
Dallas
played?
played 1 less game.
I think we own the tiebreaker against Portland. We don't have it against Dallas, though.
Yeah, like how important is it for the Lakers to not play in the play-in? Or do you think it matters?
I don't think it's that important. Honestly, I think the preferred method though is for LeBron to be able to like rest easy and really like scheme for an opponent. I think as play-in, like we have enough talent to win, but it's just too much up in the air to feel comfortable while they're playing. You know what I'm saying? And like they might feel disgusted. Like it might be an ego thing with like the Lakers. Like, are we not supposed to be in the play-in or things like that? But honestly, I don't mind them being in the play-in simply because it has to bring some type of dog in them. Like you either rise to the occasion or you don't. Like either sink or swim. So we really see what they're made of in that instance. But my preferred method is the easiest method to get them a championship. But I gotta see what their heart look like. They really let me down as far as like the tenacity and grit and the composure. And the composure of a championship team. What do you mean, how so? Did you see them nasty losses against the Kings? How they were up against the Mavs and let it go a 16-point lead?
But I also see how hard this team played and battled back in different situations without AD and Brian over there.
Dude.
You talking about mental stuff, so that's what I seen.
Bro, AD was back on a lot of these games that we lost, bro. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's more on AD and Brian. The rest of the guys played hard when they weren't there. They showed heart when they weren't there.
Okay, you still show heart, but if you got hurt 0 for 26 on threes, I don't want to hear that heart stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're not performing,
missing 3-point shots ain't got nothing to do with no heart, bro.
What you mean?
That ain't got nothing to do with heart.
What you mean though?
So he's missing shots. That means he's weak.
That means pull him out the game, bro. He ain't got what it takes.
But that ain't got nothing to do with him.
The Rebels ain't there. You know what I'm saying?
He's just going through a cold streak. Mind you, a historic one, but somebody got to go through it.
Okay, go through it on the bench, bro. We don't care. We need performers out here, bro. We don't do 30 points.
I'm just saying you switching because now you talking about.
How am I switching?
Ain't got nothing to do with them being like mentally tough or not. Like the team has grit. They play with grit while their stars are out. They showed it.
Being mentally tough is like if you're in a 3 to 4 minute drought and you know the three's not falling, getting to the cup and getting a foul, and then breaking the streak with some free throws, bro.
That's the heart of it. That's the heart of it. Because like to Chris's point.
Because that's his
You're
game.
the best defense in the league, right?
Man.
Without these guys. That means your team plays hard.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing to do with it. Like
they aren't dogs on offense. You want dogs on offense. That's what you want.
But they're not. But
I want to see performance, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
They're not that good skill-wise. They're too LeBron dependent. So when LeBron's not there, there's not enough skill for them.
No, they have enough talent to win games easily, bro. Especially against some of the teams that we lost against, the Kings, bro. And they didn't have Harrison Barnes or
Fox.
They had like 3.
They didn't have Fox either.
That's what I'm saying. It was a bad loss. That was LeBron's first game back.
Come on, bro.
But honestly, bro, on some real shit, if AD wasn't there, I feel very confident that they would have won the game. They're so focused on getting him back acclimated that they got away from everything that they were doing. Even though like they have dry spurts on offense, they got away from how they were playing when AD got healthy. They did.
No, I agree. Like Charlie and Grisham.
But that's what they got to do because that we all know like without AD back up to strength in rhythm, they ain't got no shot.
I got it. But at some point,
hey, shout out to everybody wearing the Mamba Cita stuff. I'm looking at it right now. I've seen all the teams are decked out in it.
No,
that's dope.
I want one too. But yeah, Lakers got to perform, bro. I don't want to hear this like consolation prize, participation point type of trophy. Oh, they remember win games, bro. I don't care what your defense.
It was just a rebuttal to what you said because I don't believe you're right when you said that the team has no grit and no heart and basically like that. Like they showed us that. If you want to question AD, that's fine. But the rest of the team have played hard with heart.
I agree with your wrong opinion as well, bro. So what I'm saying, you got to pick it up. You got to get W's, bro. If you a championship, like all of that is great. If like we talking about the Suns or something, oh, great job fighting back. You know, no one expected this out of you all. It's a great story. We know how the story ended, bro. We saw how the story ended last year with a chip. So what we playing for now? We ain't playing for consolation prize. We ain't playing for number 1 defenses. We playing for chip.
You're not. I mean, championship teams have top 5 defenses historically, damn near all the time.
Yeah, facts. And they also have at least top 5 to 15 offenses.
And we had our 2 best players out. I'm kind of confused on.
AD was back.
That's why I said if you want to criticize AD, that's fine. But I'm saying we're not gonna act like they didn't play well without AD and Brian. Those like
okay, but look, we're at the end of the season right now. Is there any concern that like you're not gonna be able to flip the switch?
Yes.
No.
I know Dre is, but Chris, why do you not seem to be concerned that this is like?
I don't think
because you've seen LeBron do it so many times.
Are we talking about LeBron flipping the switch or the team in general?
I'm talking about LeBron flipping the switch. If the team doesn't do it, doesn't matter. I'm talking about LeBron getting the team to flip the switch, essentially.
I don't think the team necessarily needs to flip a switch. Like what I saw with AD not there, I saw a team playing hard, playing the right way. Right now, they are overcompensating to get AD back in rhythm. That's what I'm saying. Like when he gets back, they'll be fine, bro. Like he played well last night. They won. Jokic was there. Michael Porter was there.
Bro, this is what I got a problem with, bro. Let me break it down to you, bro. For all you bandwagon fans, bro, you know what I'm saying? Want to hop on the Lakers train, bro? Let me learn y'all something real quick.
Real quick, I want to correct you real quick because don't make it seem like there's no reason I just got with y'all because I was winning. I'm there because of LeBron. Other than that,
you're a bandwagoner, bro.
It's a very distinct difference, to be quite honest with you. But go ahead, continue.
What's the difference, bro? You still bandwagon on the way over here. Were you always a Lakers fan, Chris?
I do actually, to be quite honest, I like Kobe in his later years, but you make it sound like I jumped on the Warriors because they started winning. It's not the same thing.
Was you there with the Swish Parker team? Were you there through the Kwame years?
Man,
no.
Jordan Clarkson, D'Angelo Russell. Come on now. Anyway, this is what I'm on, bro. It's a certain type of Laker tenacity that you gotta have, bro. And people who haven't earned nothing feel like they could just turn on like Dennis Schroeder. Oh, we'll be fine. Nobody wants to see us in the 7 game. Like, who are you, bro? Like, you ain't won nothing. What are you talking?
What do you want him
to say? We're talking to go get it, bro.
What do you want him to say to the media then? Oh, we're real worried about we in trouble.
You know what you done? You said we're gonna go get the next one. You know what I'm saying? And like you let your play Bean do all your talking. Well, what you talking about?
You know what I hate about
Bean say job ain't done.
You know what I hate about certain fans?
It ain't done.
Certain fans of the game in general about how niggas always like to compare how somebody's supposed to win from some past shit. Kobe won his way, and that's great. But this team ain't like that. This team ain't on that same type of time, and they won before.
Way, bro.
It ain't
don't make excuses, bro.
We
get chips. What do you mean it's not the Laker way?
Y'all
bad. Kareem used to talk to Shaq. Kareem used to talk wet to Shaq. Every time he said, "So you here, you getting all this money, but you ain't won a championship. You've been here 4 years. You done got swept every year. Go watch all the Smoke podcasts." Kareem used to talk wet to this dude.
I've seen it.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's just the Laker way. Like we embody excellence, bro. So we're not just doing stuff with like, "Oh, that's a great job." Tapping each other. "Oh, you maintain the number 1 defense." That's cool for every other team, bro. We don't care about that. You either get the chip or you don't. That's the season. I'm sorry. For you new Laker fans, that's how we get down, bro.
No one's saying that they're not going. No one's saying they're not going. No one's saying they're not worried about that. What you said was this team as a whole was not showing any grit or grind. That objectively is incorrect. That's it.
And I respect your wrong opinion, bro. But they need to get it together, bro.
And you start bringing up a bunch of shit that don't matter historically.
It don't matter.
Historically, we the Lakers. Bro, right now the team has shown grit. You talking about?
They don't, bro. If you're not winning, we don't care. We don't care about your grit if you're not winning, bro.
Okay, so say that. How about then say that, but don't say they don't.
And they ain't showing grit. That too. Take that with you.
You don't say AD ain't. That's fine. Team.
All right. Well, we're never gonna get past the subject. So
for 26
to keep things to keep things pushing. Just real quick in terms of the Western Conference, who's the favorite to come out at this very date?
The Lakers.
Coming out the West?
What are you talking about? The
Lakers. What are you talking about?
Okay, I was just checking the temperature.
Right, all of that talk, and it's still the favorite.
I was checking the temperature. The way you was talking, it sounded kind of shaky.
My team, but I'm a rock for my team. You know what I'm saying?
When you ask Dre, the ship's always thinking according.
We can always have room for improvement, bro. When you stop improving, you stop living. That's all I'm saying, bro.
All right. Well, I definitely want to talk about the East real quick before we get out of here. I know you guys saw my guys go ahead and get that dub the other day. Of course, by my guys, I'm talking about the Bucks. You know, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. He could win a third one.
How many chips?
I'm just saying.
How many chips?
He's not winning MVP this year. Stop the cap.
And how many chips he got?
All right. I mean, look, they all go through it. Jordan had 2 before he won a championship. LeBron had 2 MVPs before a championship.
I forgot Giannis is Jordan and LeBron. Go
He
ahead.
just loves.
I
He loves
mean,
bringing
just
that
about.
stat with no context. He loves it. He loves it. He absolutely loves it.
What do you mean with no context?
Your man is not a shot maker, and until he is, at least on a semi-consistent basis, you guys will win nothing. I'm sorry.
You're not a
Guess
shot
what?
maker?
He's
You
not a
have
shot
Chris Middleton on
maker.
your
Not
team.
on a
bro.
consistent level.
You
Y'all
saw
won
those shots
because
he
he's
making the
making
other day,
shots.
though, right? So
Absolutely.
we saw.
And if he can do that in the playoffs, I want it to happen, but we haven't seen it.
Okay, well, based on that game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's safe to say that they should never put DeAndre Jordan on man-to-man coverage with no help again because he was getting fried.
They don't care, bro.
I mean, but if we take how many threes did Giannis make?
He hit four.
Four threes.
Four
How
by
many
eight.
how many mid-rangers did he hit? Like another four? Those are shots that people are comfortable letting him take. I know he went for what, 49? So I mean, if he misses those shots, which he's very capable of missing, and he's missed before, I mean, that's damn near 20 points.
Shit. He was getting punished down there too. One like DeAndre was keeping him away on the block. I mean, he was going through him everywhere.
He wasn't, but you live with that. I have some worry about the Drew Holiday Kyrie matchup. I would like to believe that he can consistently do that, but I gotta be honest, and maybe this is me coming from an ignorant standpoint because I don't know what he was doing, but they said that Kyrie was partaking in Ramadan, and it looked like it was affecting him to me personally. He couldn't drink water during timeouts and stuff like that.
I mean, of course, it's going to affect him.
That's what I'm saying. I'm very interested to see if that Drew Holiday defense was 100% real because, like, he was.
We've seen it before though. Like, it looked exactly carbon copy Eric Bledsoe 2 years ago when Kyrie was trying to do way too much. Now, here's my thing: is obviously,
but the thing is that the difference is that KD was there, so like they couldn't really keen in on him like they were doing with Boston. Like,
that's my point. I'm saying to you is like on that during that time, right? Let's not act like the Milwaukee Bucks were like sending help to Kyrie or whatever. He was on the island, bro, and like with the Nets, right? Obviously, Kyrie's not going to be doing that the whole game, so you can't just win a game because you have Kyrie on the island. But it does, like, make me feel better knowing that like. That's one person I don't have to worry about like getting off every single game. I think he's gonna be in check the whole series.
So like I feel like here's another situation. Just
by check, I mean like 25 points per game.
If he gets
26.
Oh, y'all lose the series then.
Y'all
lose the series, yeah.
You're
20 and 25. Y'all lose.
He's easily gonna be average 30 easily. And if James Harden is there too, I mean that somebody you got to stop somebody. That doesn't spell good for you. But what I would say,
I don't see how KD averaging 30 and then Kyrie averaging 20 to 25, probably 25, 26, and then Harden averaging 22. That sounds like that's a good defense.
Sound like y'all lose in about 5 or 6.
I'm saying you, but I say it's all along, bro. You can't beat the Nets by stopping them like from scoring. You have to almost outscore them or like and then like win close games. That's the only way.
All it takes is one role player to play outside of his role. So get a little bit more than his average and y'all lose. Like, y'all have the smallest margin.
That's 70 points. That's 70 points. They're going to score 120 points. That means 50 points for role players every night.
Hear me out. They still have Joe Harris, Jeff Green, who's been bowling.
Andrew Shimmick, who's been balling.
Joe Harris has 20 points, right? That's still not 100 points. So I'm saying other guys.
It's gonna be contribution from everyone. Like
they got a lot of people. 4 or 5 guys that have 5, 6, 7.
I'm saying if you look at the team right now, nobody averages over 10 points besides Joe Harris in the big three.
That's fine.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It takes one role player to go outside of their average. Like
that's literally one or two more shots that they usually make, and that's not asking a lot.
Yeah. Like
okay, but I'm saying to use like let's say the Lakers play the Nets, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have those points regardless. Like, you guys are going to have to score 130 points every win you get. That's what I'm saying to you. So it's literally going to come down to you, like, because look, right now, if the Nets play good, they're winning the championship. There's no team that can beat them if they're playing good. You're going to have one of those guys have bad nights. You're going to have some luck involved.
Perhaps.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't like match them up man for man. Everybody's having a good night. We just had the better night. They have to have some element of them playing bad.
I got a question to both of y'all, and tell me if I'm crazy or not. Am I tripping to think that them 3 is just a little bit redundant offensively?
No, I said to Zach, bro. They're a better
they're already shooting like the highest percentage, and they have like the number 1 rated offense in the league. If I'm not mistaken,
they don't, bro. It's the Bucks. I'm just saying, like it is.
My bad. Well, you got it. They don't, bro. But my bad. But I'm saying like
we were like clearly
they're
ahead.
gonna
It was a
shoot-
pretty big gap.
They're
I'm just saying.
it's fair that like they're probably gonna shoot 50% from the field, 40% from three, maybe, or high up there. Like
Those three will, yeah.
so like at what point do having these three guys like really drastically change it? You know what I mean? Like they're gonna score 120 without James Harden or with James Harden or without Kyrie and with KD and James.
They're not
Harden.
the greatest team, bro.
No,
They're
but
just a great collection of talent.
That's what I'm asking though. You get what I'm saying? Like, is it a bit redundant to have like all of these guys that
Yes.
are already amazing?
No, because you playing
Tell me
in waves. Obviously, you start and finish with them, but they come in waves, bro. So you're gonna be pulling one, if not two, off the court at all times, and letting one cook with the other role players, especially James Harden. Like he literally makes the team around him better. Like and Kyrie and KD just get buckets. So if you like play them in waves, like it's really like unrelenting. Like you have to be unstoppable and shock while you shaking your head. Like your elite defenders can't play the whole game. PJ Tucker gonna get cooked and get fouled out like he just did last game.
I'm not saying we're gonna beat them. I think we have a chance, but I'm saying to you is like that Golden State team with Kevin Durant beats this team in 6 games. Easy. Like this team is very good in terms of collection of talent. Like it's probably the greatest collection of talent I've ever seen in terms of like bucket getters. I've never seen nothing like this. You have 3 MVP talent offensive players on one team. But on offense, they don't multiply each other's talents. They all do the same thing to Chris's point. So yes, they're gonna get a lot of buckets, but it's not like the Warriors team where it's like, bro, they're literally built to play with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I do want to just say this because you said what I'm looking at right now is the Nets have the number 1 true shooting, the number 1 effective field goal percentage, and the number 1 offensive rating. I just wanted to say that out there since you came at me like that. That looks like that's number 1 to me. True shooting, effective, and offensive rating.
Let me go check it, dude. Because last night on the telecast, they literally said the Bucks Nets game.
They be wrong all the time when they be talking though.
Yeah,
you know that.
And listen, like look the eye test shot. Like they get money effortlessly. And like they eat up 16-point leads like it was nothing, like within a minute or two. Like they're the epitome of turning it on. Like if they need to go get buckets or like in waves, they can do that. Now the defense is shaking. That's the only thing you can depend on is that you can maybe outscore them and then slow one of their scores down and like maybe hope that one of them's hurt. But other than that, like they're unrelenting on the offensive end, bro. Like and they get
here's the thing.
Buckets.
I'm not saying I don't think that the Bucks are going to beat like the Nets. I want them to, right? But I'm saying to you the pathway to beating them. I do think that they are beatable, right? There is a way that they can lose.
For sure.
It's going to be because there's only 2 teams in the league that literally can guard them like player for player. And when I say guard them, obviously there's Kevin Durant. You can't stop Kevin Durant. But the Bucks and Sixers are the only teams that even have the personnel to even guard these guys, if we're being honest. Maybe the Clippers, but they don't really have a point guard to guard Kyrie. So I'm saying the only way to beat them is to hold these guys to season average numbers. You know what I'm saying? I'll hold them to what their season average is, and then hope the role players don't catch fire. Because look, I've watched role players better than Landry Shamet nut up in the playoffs consistently. You know what I'm saying? I'll see players way better than Joe Harris nut up every single year. You know, Paul George. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it happens all the time. And look, bro, I like Claxton. And I like these guys, Jeff Green. But, like, especially Jeff Green. Jeff Green has disappointed at every stop of the way, bro. Every time Jeff Green goes to a new playoff team, we're like, oh, he's a perfect fit. On paper, he's perfect. He always nuts up, bro. Like, he pulls a Rodney Hood. So I'm just saying, they're role players. Blake Griffin. I watched Blake Griffin get dicked by Giannis. Lexington Steel style. It was bad.
But Giannis
Mandingo style.
Giannis has been Blake's worst matchup for years. It ain't just now. Even when Blake was better, he was still a terrible.
I'm saying you. That's what I'm saying. Look, against the best teams, Blake Griffin might as well be role player number 6. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, it's going to be the big 3. You get to hold them to their season average and hope the other guys nut up, which they will. If you hold those guys to regular numbers and it comes down to Landry hitting the open corner 3, he's missing that 9 out of 10 times.
Not that high, but I get what you're going for.
Like you really hoping for like them to have like a epic choke mode. Like you're hoping that they don't play as they're playing in the regular season.
Give them all 30, Dre. Give KD, Kyrie, and James Harden 30 points. That's 90 points. Hold the rest of those guys below 30 points. That's the game plan.
That's a sweep, bro. You shouldn't do that. Because one of the role players gonna go off. Like if they're going crazy like that, Joe Harris is shooting like over 45% this year.
Joe Harris does not put fear in my heart, bro. I watched Duncan Robinson, who I think we will all agree. I mean, I always say he's a better shooter than Joe Harris. I watched Duncan Robinson shoot layups. It's water.
You're saying that he can net up. What I'm saying is a wide open three.
He's going to have bad shooting nights in the playoffs.
It can happen, but he also can have very hot shooting. Like all it takes is one person, either Landry Shamet, Joe Harris, Jeff Green, someone to play out of their mind, which does happen because like more often the playoffs are about role players who play above rather than the stars who play below. More often than not, it's that
the fact that they have 3 superstars it really shrinks that spectrum of how much they have to play out of their mind. That third player. So like what Dre's saying, they could hit literally like two more threes.
How good are they role players?
It's a wrap.
Compared to like Philly, Bucks, LA, Clippers, like
not
if you're to rank
just on talent alone, it's not that bad to me personally.
I don't think it's that great. Like I think like the Lakers and other teams have better role players than them.
But I'm saying it's not the worst in the league. I mean, but the Lakers.
No, I'm talking about the 5 best teams in the league. The rest of the teams in the league, who cares? Like they don't even have the stars to be in this conversation.
Lakers, Sixers, Bucks, Nets, and what?
Clippers. Yeah.
Who would have got?
I said they had the worst role players.
Joe Harris, Jeff Green, Landry Shamet. I mean,
Bowen plays a lot, or Brown, whatever his name is.
Bruce Brown.
You have to give him about Johnson. Alizé, my boy Alizé.
Okay, no.
He's a hustle guy, and that
he's not going to play in the playoffs at all. He's not going to get any tick.
This is their bench. Blake Griffin, Alizé Johnson, Bruce Brown, whoever James is. Johnson.
James Claxton plays.
Landry Shamet. Claxton didn't get some DNPs, and TLC getting DNPs as well. So it really just depends on the matchup. But they have a lot of people that can throw at you as far as bodies and matchups and things.
They don't. They have nobody you name that they can throw at you.
I mean, bro, they can be the worst like role players out of the top 5 teams, but like the role players are good enough in my mind from what I see.
Hell yeah.
Look, you have superstars. Exactly. They're not horrible. I'm saying to you is like literally when you're playing these guys, you have to find whatever weakness they have, and the fact that their role players are not at the level of typical championship role players.
Listen to your role players: PJ Tucker, Jeff Teague, Pat Connaughton, Brian Forbes, and I don't even know the rest of these dudes who did not play coach's decision.
Well, because you conveniently started with like Pat Connaughton. Like, all right, you name
what are you talking about?
I would say Brook Lopez.
This is the bench.
I'm not talking about our bench. I'm talking about starter. Not just bench.
Joe Harris is included for the Nets as well.
He's a starter,
but he's a role player.
That's what I'm saying to Dre. I'm not arguing with you, Chris. I'm saying he named guys like, all right, Pat Connaughton, cool, but you should say Brook Lopez, DiVincenzo, fucking Bobby Portis. Like, those are our role players.
Put up a 0 piece for you. You know what I'm saying? He played 30 minutes and got cardio, then scored a point. That was pure.
Hey, our role players are better than your role players while you talking. Mark Morris hasn't made a 3 in 6 games. What the fuck? Like, what are we doing here? Talking about zeros. All right.
My man played a mean 30 minutes and got that offer out there, bro. That's all I'm saying. That big old goose egg. So that's all I'm saying, bro. You get a lot of cardio out of it.
Bro, you have the second worst role players out of the top 5. Easily.
But we have the best players. We have the best players. Like elite players.
No, you don't. They Nets do.
Who do?
AD's a whole hole out here. You don't even have the second best players.
Who has the second best?
I would probably say it's tough because Paul George is also a hoe.
Nets
kind of ruins.
Nets have the second and third best player.
No, that's about like out of the teams. Like, what team has like the second elite tier of like?
I'll say Clippers because Wash.
It would probably be the Sixers. You know, I have no trust in these guys because they're serial bottlers.
I'm not understanding what do you mean second tier?
He's trying to say like the best collection of talent is the Nets, which we all can say that. Then he's saying someone is better than the Nets, the Lakers, which is not true. I still take LeBron and AD over anybody else. Joel and Ben Simmons, Kawhi and Paul George, Jokic and
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. So we have the best collection besides the Nets as far as star power.
It's almost like a sliding scale. It's like whoever has the most star power, which obviously like money plays a role into it, but like you have the worst role players.
We're talking about this, but is James Harden even gonna be healthy?
No, I seen him on TV. Max was saying that he was like, I'll believe it when I see it because they have 3 guys, Kyrie and James specifically, who are never healthy.
Yeah,
like Kyrie can get hurt tomorrow.
But he's not going to be healthy. They signed Mike James because he had a setback in his hamstring like a week ago. Yeah. Playoffs are in a week and a half.
Also, James Harden never misses games. Keep that in mind. Like in his career, he doesn't sit.
And it's a hamstring injury. That shit lingers.
Yeah, he getting his rest ready for Magic City though. He not worried about that. He gonna come in the finals, put up a 30-piece, and he said going about his business. Give me my ring. I'm out.
Listen, if James Harden's not there, I feel very confident in saying that
they can get beat. They can get beat because look, they're in the 2 seed, right? They're gonna play the Bucks and the Sixers and then the Lakers. Like they can definitely get beat.
No, they need James Harden to be there to win.
And let me double back on the trash books real quick though, because you feeling real high and mighty over this win. But without that 49 piece, y'all probably lose by 10. Because Giannis went crazy. Middleton probably had one of the best games he's ever had, honestly.
Rest of the team played like pure shit after that.
No.
Drew Holiday was garbage out there.
Not on defense though.
On offense though, did you see him out there?
He played great. He played great defense.
That's okay. That's consistent. We know that.
Yeah, but he's trash, bro. You'll never win with him. Anyway,
Drew Holiday's trash.
Oh my God.
No, not just on Holiday. Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton. It's so crazy you disrespect him like that. He's definitely a hooper.
Complete cheeks. I'm gonna call him Magic City.
He had a good game, but it was nowhere near close to like any one of his best games. This nigga's dropped.
It was one of his best games.
He had a skater game, did he not?
Yeah, 26, 11, and 6. I mean, that's a good game for him, but he's very capable of doing all of that. He's a bro. He dropped 50
on the floor, bro. He did great. He did exactly what he needed to do for that game. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like it was
he had an average game, bro. He did not have an amazing game.
Because he's an average player, bro. That's what I'm saying.
No, he's not average. That's so crazy.
He's average, bro. I'm sorry.
I know you're trolling, but it does annoy you.
All right. Drew Holiday went crazy as far as the clamps.
So no, he didn't.
Huh?
He did not. Nobody went crazy besides Giannis the whole game.
He's talking about defensively. He's talking about defensively.
With the clamps.
Okay.
Man, relax. That's wrong with you players, bro. Y'all look at the stat sheet, like, oh, how many points did he score? I'm talking about Chris Middleton had a great game because he played great defense too. Oh, no, real crazy.
No, but he did not do anything special. That's my point.
He played really solid defense, bro.
He played solid defense every night.
Shaq is saying that he does this normally. He's saying he does all of that normally.
Which is cool, bro, because he's an average player. So what I'm saying is like,
what you're saying literally you're not even making sense, bro. You're just trying to troll.
Well, I'm not trolling, bro. He's average, bro. He's cheeks. Yeah, I'm not winning with Chris Middleton. I can guarantee.
I mean, that's fine and dandy, but you're not an all-star being average.
Yeah. DiVincenzo is cheeks. Like that boy got you.
He's not. He's having a good year.
Nothing. He got you, Nathan.
He better than Wesley Matthews.
Wesley Matthews. We're not talking about the Lakers right now. I acknowledge Wesley Matthews.
He's better than Taylor Horton Tucker.
No. Anyway.
Yes, he is.
I don't know. That's
a good
interesting. That's interesting.
No.
They do different things. Very different things.
over Chris Middleton, baby.
We would love Dante. Lakers would love Dante.
Dante fits you better than THT.
Dante would
really think about it.
I want Dante. Hey, look, we'll say Dante over Kuzma. How about that? Get Kuzma up out of there. All right. PJ Tucker, trash, getting cooked by KD the whole game. Pouting, man.
He played good defense.
He
Kevin Durant.
He had decent spots. He didn't get cooked.
Anyway, that boy got you a mean 3 points.
He's 6'5".
Get him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Teague, the ultimate cheekster.
He is cheeks.
I don't know why he's out there.
2 points.
I don't know why he's out there. Why didn't y'all get Austin Rivers? I'm so confused.
Pat Connaughton.
Also, Bobby Portis didn't play yesterday. I don't know what's going on. He's not hurt.
Pat Connaughton.
He said he got
a 3 of them.
He got sick.
He got
sick before the game. Yeah.
Sick.
Or the morning of or some shit. Food poisoning or some shit.
Look, Connaughton got you 3 points. Trash.
I don't know why the Bucks are high on Pat. I don't get
it. And he plays.
I know why they're high on Pat.
He plays
it's because no, they're high on Pat just because bro, he plays defense and he can hit a 3.
But Forbes, he's Dre approved. That man.
The problem with Forbes on defense is so scary. It's very scary every possession.
But he's full.
Yeah.
Quick trigger though. We've never had a guy with a quick trigger like that.
That shot he pulled from damn near the logo. I said, "What the hell?" That shit went in. I said, "Oh, okay, he liked that."
He shot 60% last game. You know what I'm saying?
What's the point in playing with Giannis if you don't have a quick trigger? You're literally just wasting seconds out there. Shoot the ball.
Hey, to the point where really he should be starting over DiVincenzo.
No, he shouldn't, bro.
The cheekster. So
he has a quick trigger too, though.
That boy's the new Tony Snell. He out there getting cardio.
Bro, he's not Tony Snell.
Tony Snell, baby.
Let's not disrespect Dante. He had a rough game, but he's decent.
Hey, who do you think is better before we get out of here? Dante or Matisse Thybulle? Because me and Zach have this debate all the time.
Matisse Thybulle.
I think it's close. I don't know.
I'm a huge fan of Matisse though.
But said Matisse on offense though, he can be really bad sometimes.
But his defense is so elite, bro. It's
the fact that he gets literally every steal. I've never seen anything like it.
He plays the passing lane like no one I've ever seen. It's almost like 2K.
It is. It's crazy, bro. It's almost like a magnet to his hands.
No.
That being said, Dante has really good steal numbers too, and he gives you at least something on offense.
not last game, but you know.
Okay, yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
I'm just here to talk shit.
The boy out there getting cardio, baby. The new Tony Snell, the Sneller.
Hey, look. When we beat these guys in the playoffs, right? And they're going to be.
I would love to see it.
And we beat Philly, right?
Yes, they don't beat Philly.
Maybe if we beat the Nets, we got to beat Philly. That's right. Look,
I give you that. He needs.
I mean, maybe. Or you could be like the Clippers when they beat the Spurs and lost to the fucking Rockets.
No, but I'll say if we beat the Nets, that means literally motherfuckers are hitting shots. And that's all Giannis needs. If they hit enough shots to beat the Nets, we're gonna fuck the Sixers up. I have no problems with that. No worries.
I'm just saying, you beat the Nets by Giannis abusing the matchup. You're not abusing Joel Embiid. It's gonna go back and forth. There will be.
DiVincenzo has scored yet. He got 2 points right now, so that's what's
Giannis is abusing Embiid. Is that what we're saying?
I'm saying, because I just play Tobias Harris is going to nut up like he does every year. To the degrees that Chris Middleton couldn't even accomplish.
They're gonna come in. You fucked up, Dre. About to.
Y'all want to guess how many points Chris Middleton got?
Okay. All right, we're done.
You might want to guess right now. I'm just saying. Y'all saying he's such an elite player. How many points do he got? Just give a raw guess.
0?
Duh, because he's trash, bro. every other starter has scored. Every other starter has scored, bro. Except for this trash bag, bro. Wait,
bro, I hope we play the Lakers so bad. Hey, bro.
Y'all won't make it, bro. Y'all won't make it, bro. Because I'm sorry.
If we get there, we're definitely smacking you.
Know why?
In 5.
Because you have Chris Middleton. That's why you won't never.
Why do you think that?
He just
because look.
Because Chris Middleton can't guard LeBron and has never been able to. It's historic. He dominates him 100% of the time.
LeBron's going to dominate, bro. He's going to have his money.
LeBron's going to dominate. We got.
What are we going to do? We're going to stop LeBron? No, it's not going to happen.
Chris Middleton, bro. What is he going to do? It's Chris Middleton. Like, come on now,
bro. Like same thing I said about the Nets. I'm going to say about the Lakers. Only this time they don't have a third guy.
The Lakers, I like my chances against the Bucks a lot. LeBron just going to pick y'all apart with film and shit.
Maybe.
Bud's not great in the playoffs. Like I'm very confident with that one.
Here's the thing with the Lakers, though. I'm very confident we will be able to score on you guys too. This number one defense does not. Hey, look, whatever. Number
one defense for a reason, baby boy.
Chris Middleton just got an assist.
All right.
Let's wait till another elite game.
It's been the League NBA pod. You know what I'm saying? Another chat session, little hangout session with the people. Follow us on all socials at the League NBA Pod. What you about to say, Dre? Oh, you about to say something? Yeah, man. That's really it. We'll talk to you guys soon.